Okay, well, everyone's here, everyone's hooked up, so I think we're ready to go. Session 22. Let's see. Last time we left the heroes exploring the manor of Argynvostholt. After you took a beating from a few revenants in the chapel, you guys took a long rest in the dining room, but your rest was interrupted by a lone Vistana who was delivering a coffin at the front of the manor. Adrin, who was on watch, confronted the Vistana, who then tried to flee. And when that was thwarted pretty easily, he attacked Adrin with his evil eye and curse of Vistana abilities. But that said, Adrin still kicked the crap out of him, knocked him unconscious, and tied him up. Hauled him into the dining room, and you guys kind of debated about what to do with him. And after a few attempts to kind of pry any information you could out of him, which failed, Esmeralda eventually finished him off. So you hauled the body off to the manor's graveyard, which had several graves that appeared to have been dug out from the inside, and proceeded to bury him. And Clytus had a really nice ceremony over his dead body in the grave. While you were in the graveyard, you also spotted some mysterious figure who was watching you from some upper story window, but the figure retreated before you could see who it was or why he was watching you.
I did wave.
Yes, you did wave, but they did not wave back. The coffin itself was apparently from the coffin maker's shop in Vallaki and was inscribed with Clytus's name. And when Clytus opened the coffin, a swarm of bats emerged and attacked you. But after you dealt with the bats, the coffin itself, other than that, was empty, apart from a whole bunch of bat guano. So you just left the coffin and the horse and the cart used to deliver it outside the manor. The horse you tied to the front step, I believe. The rest of the manor, you guys continued exploring rooms. You ran into a dusk elf named Savid, who was from the Vistani encampment outside of Vallaki. He said he'd been trapped there after taking shelter from some twig blights. And once you guys rolled around, he figured it was safe. But he did relate to you guys a little bit about the history of the Dusk Elves, explaining how they were essentially a race that was doomed by Strahd after their leader, Casimir, prevented his sister from becoming one of Strahd's vampire spawn. Basically, Strahd had all the women and children killed, and so they have no way to reproduce. And they're essentially kind of minded by the Vistani, so not quite slaves, but they really can't come and go as they please, and pretty much life just sucks for them here in Barovia. Well, like for everybody else, but them even more so. Savid said that Casimir, he knows of the party, and that Casimir wanted to actually speak with you regarding this site that he was interested in near Mount Gacchus called the Amber Temple. You guys kind of expressed a little bit of interest in this because it sounded like one of the locations of the items that was foretold by Madame Eva to help you out. So when Savid left, he's departing back for his encampment, he did promise that he would inform Casimir of your interest and your approximate whereabouts. So if he wanted to come and find you, he was said to come and look for you at Argynvostholt. Otherwise, the manor, you guys also encountered several smoky small dragons that would appear in various fireplaces. The first one you ran into exploded after Adrin attacked it. The second one, though, you held off on attacking it after it appeared, and it flew past you guys down a hallway and towards a staircase leading to the third floor of the manor. You guys started to give chase, and that's pretty much where we left off, with you guys chasing this smoky miniature dragon down the hallway towards the staircase. And that was on the second floor, and I believe I had initiative still laid out.
Alright, I might drop out quick. I'm gonna plug directly into my modem because I'm getting really bad lag.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be out for a few turns then. Actually, since you guys would have been running up the stairs, that actually would take you to the next floor if we're going to continue. So why don't I move us to that map?
Okay.
It's just as big as the other one. And the next story up would be on the bottom of that map. And I don't know why the turn order went away here. Hang on. Okay, why isn't it doing this? For some reason, it's not adding you guys to the turns. So I'm just going to try and do this manually. Oh, for frack's sake, and it erased everyone's initiative. Okay, hang on. I will manually enter it. Thanks, Roll20, for being such an asshole.
You're welcome.
It's like Alexa or Siri or something.
I was rolling ones last time, so we could just roll again, I guess, maybe.
I would like to petition for Paul to basically make all my Roll20 rolls.
Yeah, no
there we
kidding.
go.
Okay, I can do that.
I don't know how this order gets messed up here.
Interception, Kyle.
Can even hear you?
Hey, am I there?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little bit of
Alright.
echo from you, but
Alright.
I think we were on Clytus's turn. Yep. Okay, so I kind of reconstructed the initiative order.
So
So,
you set then?
Are you getting echo still?
nope, you're cool now.
Nope.
Alright, good.
So, I think we can just pick up where we left off, and looks like we were on Clytus's turn. So you come dashing up to the top of the stairs, and there's this kind of curtain in your way that you can move it aside. And
Hack it down.
yep, as you hack it down, you see this smoke dragon thing fleeing down the hallway.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, you got to kind of zoom in.
Oh no, there was something above us that I was. Anyway, doesn't matter. I got it.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And I can't read it. Damn it.
So I'm going to say it basically takes about 30 feet of movement to get to the top of the stairs.
I was just looking at my languages, but my sheet was going behind my Windows bar, so I couldn't read it. Okay, I'm just going to call out to it and say, hello, we don't intend you harm.
In Common or Draconic or...
Common's probably the closest I'm going to have to whatever the hell it speaks.
Okay. All right, so you shout out at it, and it doesn't appear to pay you any mind. It looks like it has a single-minded purpose in whatever direction it's going.
All right, well, I just sort of follow behind then, I guess.
Okay.
How far?
I would say you could basically get up right before it if you
Up
dashed.
here?
Yeah, it'd basically take about 30
Sure.
feet to climb the stairs, and then you could move an
Sounds
additional
good.
30 feet.
I do a dash.
Okay. And Rowan would be the same for you. You were a little bit
Yeah.
behind, so you could maybe get to the top of the stairs by the end of this round.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay, so you would basically you'd kind of wind up where your character is at the end of the round.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you could probably move to about there to make room for somebody else. And same for Jugs if you wanted to. Actually, Jugs, you were way back. You were like, you were looking down that hallway at.
Yeah.
So
I'm like at the bottom of the stairs this round.
yeah, we'll say you're kind of at the bottom right there, and
So, can I get there? Like,
sure,
by the exit? Okay.
yeah, that would be about as far as you could get. Jugs, we'll just say you're at the bottom. And Esmeralda, she was a little bit closer, but not. She was like in the middle of the hallway, so she'd probably be about where she is right now.
Okay.
So then we get to Adrin, and he was like in the lead. So I would say that you could, and you've got additional movement. So
I have 50-foot movement. So.
yeah, so I'd say you'd be able to move with just a move action. You could get up right next to Clytus and still take an action.
Actually, I'm going to move to right there.
Okay, do a dash and kind of try and move around it.
Yeah, I don't want to move past this threatened area, but I want to see what's around the corner.
Okay, let me quick reveal that. You see down the hall is, well, first off, you can kind of see into this room. That's basically this whole area is kind of ruined. In fact, I can quick read a description here. The roof over this part of the mansion is collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tile, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie sagging floor and puddles of rainwater. So yeah, it's difficult terrain to move through here. So basically it's going to be double movement for everybody who's not flying. The dragon is actually flying, so he's not impeded by the movement.
So I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm assuming there is some shadow here.
Yeah, I mean it's not lit, but it's still daytime outside. It's dimly lit, we'll say.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my shadow step, and so I'm going to teleport to right there.
Okay, so you pop over right
Actually,
there.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would then show you part of that hallway. Let me reveal. So you see, it's basically like a big crossway intersection.
I am good.
Okay. So that was Adrin's turn. The dragon. He is going to fly out of your threatened area, Clytus. If you wish to attack him, you could, but if you'll recall, when Adrin did that with the last dragon, it blew up and did a lot of damage, which he avoided.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I do not intend to.
Okay, so he flies around the corner and actually out of sight.
Okay.
So I guess I wouldn't have saw that. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, from your line of sight, you really can't see too much into that room. You can maybe see like that much.
Okay.
Since you directly teleported, you really didn't look in as you went by. So.
Yep. That sounds good.
So that was his turn. So we're back to Clytus.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 would be about as far as I'd get without double moving, and I want to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna single move and look around the corner.
Yeah, I would say you could see around the corner with that position. So you see, as you look around the corner, a large room. I can briefly describe to you here. The west hall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole in a pile of rubble. That's basically... I don't know why that's west. It's really the east side. Anyway, weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne, carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings, faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a greatsword. And actually, he wouldn't be exactly where he is. He's more on this side.
Back a bit?
Yeah, kind of backwards. And the dragon actually is perched on the back of the throne, kind of looking towards the window.
I call out, "Hello!"
You see the figure in the chair. Again, you're looking at it from the back, so you just kind of see an arm. But imagine like an arm of like one of the White Walkers from Game of Thrones that's just kind of pale and wizened. It kind of shifts a little bit, and you hear this kind of mottled voice say, Get out.
Heartbeat couldn't catch that. You have something in your throat.
Are you going to do anything further? Or
Well, I don't want to. I'm not here to initially just haul off and attack anybody. So I'm going to just wait for the rest of my crew to come arrive and see what happens.
okay.
So I guess what I will do is I will hold an action if something tries to attack me or cast a spell at me, I will back off around the corner.
Okay.
That will be
Try to
my
retreat.
readied
Sounds good.
response.
Rowan?
I'm gonna just do a double move and move to there.
Okay, so you see what Clytus saw.
No, and I accounted for 10 feet for this difficult terrain for each square.
Okay. Jugs, you could 30 feet would get you to the top of the stairs, and then you'd have 30 feet of additional movement if you wish to dash.
I'm probably about right there.
Okay. You were able to hear Clytus shouting out, so you figure there's something in this room around the corner, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
And Esmeralda, you can move her where you would like. I guess
On
Tim.
his face.
Tim, yeah. Tim, if you want to keep
Oh,
controlling
sorry.
her, she can.
Yep. Okay.
So,
She'll double move to here.
okay. Yeah, that should probably just be enough to at least see the throne and possibly part of the figure in it.
Because she's not going to run in and just start whacking things too. So
Right. Okay, so Adrin, you've also seen kind of all the reactions of your companions as they've rounded the corner, and you heard this voice say, "Get out from this room," so you figure it's occupied.
Okay. I will do 5. You said it was, once I get into the rubble, it's double, right?
Yep.
25, 35, 45. I don't know. I get to about there.
Okay. You enter the room. Apart from kind of shifting its position slightly on the throne, the dragon doesn't react, and the figure in the chair also doesn't appear to react to you entering the room.
I will hang.
Okay. And the smoke dragon sits where it is, so Clytus, we're back to you.
guys, just let me do everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's gonna be double movement over the rubble, so I'm gonna carefully step around. So I'd probably get about here. I'm gonna say, as I come closer, I'm gonna say, well, we're no friends of Strahd. We're here seeking assistance in our struggle against him.
Okay. The figure, again, kind of shifts slightly in the throne that it's sitting in, and he says, "If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argynvostholt, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed this valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do, but I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment."
You're really long-winded.
Yeah. That was his monologue.
Sounds good to me. So, do we have an accord?
And then we want to kill the fucker? We want to kill Strahd.
No.
Do you say that out loud?
No, we want to. Hey, as long as Strahd's screwed, I don't care how we're dead, live, cursed eternally. As long as he can't mess with us, I'm good.
Okay.
As long as we can get out, I don't care how we do it. I just want to go home.
Well, and now I'm kind of into the whole let's free the Dusk Elves thing.
Yeah, well, he's made it this creature, whoever he is. He's obviously one of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and it sounds like as long as Strahd is still trapped in Barovia and suffered to go through this hell for the rest of his existence, he's happy. But if you actually were to want to try and kill Strahd, then it sounds like he would have issue with that.
Ask him if he can help us get out of here without killing Strahd.
You're right there.
I yell around the corner.
Well, you were
that's
able
pretty
to...
much end of my action. I mean,
Yeah. So, yeah, if well, why don't we just take it on turn here? Rowan, were you gonna interject or say anything?
Yeah. I asked him, does he know of a way to accomplish your goal, which is to keep his suffering while we release everybody from his grasp, so to speak.
The creature shifts slightly again, and after a moment says, "There is no escape from this place while Strahd lives."
Well, that's
kind of bummer.
Then Strahd can't live.
Then yeah, I say that then our two goals seem to be opposed of each other.
Okay. He shifts slightly, and then gradually, actually, you see his arms come up on the throne, and he slowly, creakily rises to his feet and turns around. You see that basically he is an undead knight. He looks like another undead knight of the Silver Order, but his face is rotten and just pale. And he has this enormous friggin' greatsword that he has on his other hand. And he raises that and kind of points it almost effortlessly towards you and says, "Then you shall die."
Still my turn?
Yeah, sure, I would let you get an action.
All right.
And I'm probably going to I'll roll his initiative, see where he actually goes. So yeah, go ahead if you wish to actually do something. Oh, you're going to fireball right in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
right back here, so it's like
basically
So I'm
encompassing
around the corner.
the west
so
side.
Clytus is out of the area.
Nuke it from orbit. So
Okay.
Sure.
So he needs to make a dex saving throw. Okay, which he did. He got an 18. So he would take a half of 19. So he would take 9 hit points of fire damage.
Dragon.
And, oh yeah, I got to save for the dragon too. Here, hang on. Where the hell is that little thing? Actually... he explodes too. Like the other
Awesome.
dragon.
That's what I was afraid of happening.
Yeah, let me see. Well, it's
kind of
triggered
That's
it.
good, isn't it?
Well, it triggered it outside of your guys' range, so well, let me just
Oh, it is outside of their range.
I gotta look it up here quick. Hang on.
I was afraid it was going to hit you, Clytus.
What the hell room is it in?
It's like 15 feet away, so we'll see.
Fairly tough.
No, what?
Yeah, like
19.
19. So
Nice.
if it's a 15-foot radius, then he will be safe.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that stat of that thing? Oh, no, actually it doesn't. It's not like the other one. It doesn't blow up.
Oh.
It's not, it basically,
Well, now I'm disappointed.
yeah, this one actually
You got
just...
our hopes up.
Yeah. The other one was more, not a programmed illusion, but more of a phantom. This thing actually kind of has the stats of a smoke method. So it does have hit points, but so that damages it. You see smoke coming off the smoke, but it is still up. All right, so now let me keep this thing's stats up here so I can look at them up if we need to. This creature, who you don't know the name of, it is actually named. His initiative will be at point 17. So he would go after Jugs. Who is next? So Jugs, you hear kaboom come from inside this room, and a bunch of smoke and debris come pouring out of that hole.
I'm gonna come look around the corner.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you see basically what I
Nice.
described.
I am going to shoot a firebolt.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I will probably not hit.
Nope. He is wearing half plate armor. So,
Ooh, jeez.
yes, he's
Which half?
the good half.
Pants. Pants.
Yes,
Just
just the pants. No, he's not wearing any pants.
Just a shirt and no pants.
Yeah, and his sword's not the only thing that's great. Anyway, that would be Jugs. So it is now his turn. Let's see where he can go. His speed is normal. Okay, so first off, you see some of the burn marks that developed actually kind of heal over.
That's not nice.
No bueno.
And yeah, that's
Radiant damage. Radiant damage.
that's at the
radiant
start of his turn. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can move. He moves around the throne and is able to move right up to you, Clytus. And really, you're right at the start of the difficult terrain, so he can still
Sure.
perform his attack. And he makes 2. Oh, actually... You know what? Actually, before he does that, he glares at Rowan, who basically he was challenging directly and who said directly challenged him. He does what's called a vengeful glare as soon as he's within 30 feet of you, Rowan. And
So vengeful.
yes, you need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
What'd I roll?
11.
11.
Okay, Rowan, you are paralyzed.
Oh boy.
But that actually was his action, so he can't attack Clytus, but he is able to move right up to him.
Does that count as an attack?
That is an attack.
Can I do my warding flare on that as a reaction to put him at disadvantage?
I'll have to look that up again.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Because it's a save type attack, not a
Yeah, right. Yeah.
not an attack against your
Oh
armor
yeah, that
class.
was it imposed
Right,
disadvantage. It's not an attack roll, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's not a reaction whenever you're attacked. It's a reaction for when someone makes a
Can I use my
attack roll
inspiration
against you.
to save?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's everyone kind of gets an inspiration for the game
Alright.
session. So, okay, in that case, then you are not paralyzed.
I'll do that.
Okay. But you feel this kind
Yeah.
of vengeance from his glare wash over you. So that was his turn. He moved up to Clytus, but he was not able to attack. So next would be Esmeralda.
Okay. She's gonna walk closer. 5, 10, 15 would be as far as she'd be able to get. And then she's gonna zap him with magic missile.
Ooh.
Nice.
She will cast what level caster is she?
Yeah,
She's
it's a caster level.
It's just a regular spell. It's 3d4 plus 3.
Right, but she can cast it at different levels.
Yeah, but it only gives you an additional d4. I don't think it's worth it to waste the spell.
All right, then 8.
Okay, so he takes full damage from that. Kind of rocks back on his feet a bit. Then that would go to Adrin.
And we'll move behind him to flank. And I will whack. Punch. 19.
19 hits.
24. 26.
Yes.
It's a good thing I'm flanking.
Flanking helps.
Yep.
Let's see if he's got any... Oh, yeah. The dragon is immune to fire. Didn't notice that before.
27 points of magical damage.
So the dragon took nothing.
And it took nothing from my damage either,
Right.
Paul.
Right.
Oh.
So... Yeah, he was not hurt from that. So I'm sorry, you did total of 27 damage?
27 magical. Blunt.
Magical
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning damage. And... Okay, yep, that seems to do full damage. So that was Adrin. The smoke dragon... Okay, it flies 30 feet. Actually, not 30 feet. It flies up to, well, I'll say it's avoiding your reach. Doesn't want to get whacked. And then it actually breathes a 15-foot cone. Actually, it would want to get all three of you. So it breathes a 15-foot cone that encompasses Jugs, Esmeralda, and Rowan of basically smoldering ash. So each of you guys need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's not good.
Oh!
Jesus.
That's right. Esmeralda rolled a 6.
Yikes. It's actually a low DC too, but you guys, it's DC 10, but you guys have both failed.
Ah, I passed.
Jugs, okay, so Jugs, you passed,
Nimbly.
but Rowan and Esmeralda, you guys are blinded.
Okay.
Damn it.
That brings us to Clytus.
Hold on a second. Oh, she's just out of my range.
Does
If they're
he-
within 10 feet of me, they get a +1 on all saves. Oh well. Well,
Does he do any damage
ooh,
with that spell as well? Or
It's
is
not
it
a spell. It's
just blind them?
it's a breath weapon.
but it
Okay.
does no damage.
But it doesn't do damage,
Blinding?
just blinds?
No, it just blinded
Okay.
you. It's basically this smoldering. It's cinder, smoldering ash. So it
Okay.
doesn't actually damage you.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Nope.
That's what I'm trying to help you kill us.
Wowzers.
So,
Well, the first one definitely hit.
19
well,
hit,
remember I'm
too.
flanking. So
He's flanking.
Oh yeah, so both hit.
okay. So I'm gonna do my divine smite,
Ooh.
so that's really I rolled a frickin' 2 and a freaking 3.
Nice.
I assume he's undead.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so I get an extra die for that. So I do this twice.
Oh man.
So 25, 36 total,
36 damage.
Okay.
36, and it's divine, baby.
Fine.
Divine?
Radiant damage.
Oh, so it's
Radiant
radiant.
damage.
Okay, specifically radiant. Okay.
Yep.
Then Let's see. Well.
So
Yep.
Do anything else? Let's see.
Oh, and actually, you know what? I gave my hand away. He actually didn't regenerate before because it's fire or radiant damage. So I will subtract that back off again. Yikes. Okay, but he still looks like he's up for quite a while yet.
He's a hail fella.
He's a hail fella. But that will prevent his regeneration, definitely, for the next round. So Rowan's up. You are blind. You can't target anything.
Ah, but I can. Can I hear him?
Make a perception check. At disadvantage.
Alright.
Because he's not really doing anything at the moment. Well, okay, so what did you want to do to target him?
I wanted to do my channel divinity because right in it says within 30 undead that you can see within 30 feet. See or hear within 30 feet.
Okay. Sure, then you could target him with a channel divinity. What specific effect were you trying to do?
That's that Radiance of the Dawn one.
Which I know nothing about. Let me see. Okay, so any hostile creature must make a Constitution saving throw. DC is what?
My normal, I think it's DC is 15.
Okay. Oh wow, he just missed it. Yeah, he's got +4 in his Constitution. But he did fail. So he takes 16 radiant damage.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Jugs.
Can I? Yeah, because there's nothing I can do to cure my blindness, correct?
I don't know.
It's like I'm in this ash and stuff.
You have the blinded condition at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So anything, if you had some there are some magical capabilities out there that can remove blindness, but I don't know if you have them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll take a
All right.
look.
Then
I'm
Jugs.
gonna move roughly 15 feet away
Okay.
because that's how much I can move. Because this is rough terrain, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I am going to use Chill Touch on him.
Chill Touch is a first level spell?
That is actually a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh, it is a cantrip. Okay. All right.
Woo.
Nice. Critical. So 18 points.
necrotic, and it really doesn't matter that much, but he cannot regenerate
Okay.
until my next turn, and technically he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me, but I don't know how he would get to me to attack me anyway.
Okay. Yeah, his regeneration was already down, and he actually is resistant to necrotic damage, so he takes basically 9 points.
Yeah.
But otherwise does affect him.
There's a skeletal hand hanging off of him now.
Oh, nice. He probably thinks it's a nice accessory. Okay, so he sees you guys flanking him. First thing he does is he takes 5-foot step back, and then he again kind of does the whole Game of Thrones thing where he actually raises his arms, and appearing as if out of the floor, some additional creatures appear.
So he's a drama hound.
Oh yeah, he's a big drama queen. These phantom warriors appear all around the throne, and I suppose you want me to add these guys all to the initiative order separately.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be fair, yes.
Okay, let me enter them in. Where the frack are their stats here? Okay. Okay. Let me add them to the appropriate spots in our order. Actually, let me just see where we're at. We're at his points. I'll just resort. There, that's easy. So that was, I think, his action. Oh. No, that's not. That's a bonus action. So he still gets to make an attack. Between Clytus and Adrin. With that radiant damage, he really doesn't like Clytus, so he's going to focus on you. He hauls off on his greatsword and makes 2 attacks with that. So he's like, oh, natural 20. Yes, that would definitely hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just roll this here. It's easier. Okay, so you take 35 slashing damage.
Ow.
With 1.
Yeah, too bad I can't see. I could have helped.
Yeah, you hear him yell, ow, but... second attack, 16. I'm assuming that misses.
You are correct.
Okay, so that was his 2 attacks, and that's his turn. So next we've got these Phantom Warriors. Let's see. They have 30 feet of movement, and they can move. They have incorporeal movement. All right, so let's see. Which guy is this? He's number 5. Is that this guy? Ah, I didn't want to move all of them. Yes, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. He just moves basically right through the throne and appears opposite Adrin, flanking. And he has this spectral longsword, so he makes an attack with that. With advantage. Both of which sucked. 15, I'm assuming, misses you, Adrin.
Correct.
Okay, so that was his turn. Esmeralda's up.
Okay. Do I get a save against this blindness, or?
Yes.
Okay, and what is it?
DC 10, pretty low.
No, but I mean Dex, Con, Wiz.
Oh, it was Dex. Okay, so you kind of clear the ash and stuff from your eyes, and you can see again.
Okay. But I don't get the save until the end of my round. Is that correct?
I
believe that's the case.
Oh, it doesn't actually mention an ability to save again. It's until the dragon's next turn. So you are actually still blind.
Oh, so I'm still blind.
Yes.
Okay. So she's going to cast Greater Invisibility
Okay.
and then move. That's about far she's going to get. So.
Okay. I'll put a little thingy on you. I don't know what would be good for invisibility.
Let's see.
You can pick one.
All right.
It does not appear to notice. Although she wouldn't see. There you go. That's a good one. It looks like 3D glasses.
She's ninja.
Yes, she's in ninja mode. Adrin's up. So you got a Phantom Warrior on one side and this other Revenant on the other.
All right, so let's see here. What do I want to do? Where are you? Dodge. All right. I am going to spend a key point and activate patient defense, so all attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Nice.
I am then going to move to here, so I'm not flanked.
Okay, so it would still draw an opportunity attack.
Yep.
From the Phantom Warrior anyway. because you're still within Vladimir.
Actually, no, I'm gonna. Oh, I've already used my bonus action. That's right. Okay, yep.
So
But it's at disadvantage.
yeah, and he only got a 9, so the Phantom Warrior misses you.
So then I will punch the undead guy, well, the big bad guy, twice.
We'll call him Vladimir for the sake of that being his name.
No.
17 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, which does damage him. And that would be your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so some more Phantom Warriors get to go, or one does here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so this guy moves up to here, and since you're the one directly punching his boss last, he's going to attack you, Adrin. Again with a... Yep, that's right. Spectral Longsword at disadvantage. Oh boy. Okay. I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 19.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad he's at disadvantage.
Yes. So he does likely hit you with 24, but
Yep.
it is not a crit. His Spectral Longsword does 5 points of force damage to you.
Okay.
Oh, it makes 2 attacks. That's right. So it gets another one. That one he only rolled a 2, so he missed you. So that was his turn. The smoke dragon, he can't use his breath again for quite a while, so he.
Everybody can see.
Oh yeah, everyone can see now. Yep.
Yay!
No, until the end of his turn.
Oh.
But so he first is going to attack Rowan, who is still blind. So that would be an advantage, which he rolled horribly. He attacks you with his claws, but misses you.
Nice.
And since you're blind and... Well, Esmeralda, I guess, was still blind when she's crawling over the rubble. So she actually does not threaten the dragon. It's going to flutter back over here.
Do I get
Around.
attack of
I was going to
opportunity?
say it's going around Clytus. Roll 20 just moved it in a straight diagonal.
Well, what about Esmeralda and Clytus? Do we both get attack of opportunity?
Esmeralda's still
We're
blind.
blind.
Oh, that's right. But does Clytus?
so it
Clytus
went,
does.
like,
Okay,
this
I'll move
way
it.
around.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Actually, well,
That's-
one. It's going around.
Oh.
It would go. No, I would say okay. Let's just say you do get, because it would be outside its movement range, and it was making a beeline. So go ahead and take a swing at it as it goes by.
All right.
It gets to here. That would hit.
Ooh, look at that! I rolled a 1.
You're damaged.
Okay, so you do damage it, but it does reach the throne.
It giggles as I hit it.
Okay, so now everyone can see again. You wipe the ash out of your eyes.
Yay!
More Phantom Warriors. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so he's able to move to right there. And he can't see Esmeralda, so he's going to attack Clytus. 14 likely misses, and a natural 1 always misses. The other Phantom Warrior is 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, he will move up to there and attack Clytus twice. 1 misses, but does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so he hits you once with a Spectral Longsword for 11 points of damage. Force damage. And it's your turn.
I'm looking pretty haggard there.
Oh, yeah.
Touch yourself. Well, close your eyes.
I'm wondering if I should turn undead.
Ooh, sure.
I'm going to do that. Let's see. Where the heck are you? Turn undead, turn undead, turn undead. Where are you? Hang on a second. Enhance, spellcasting, divine smite. There we go. Turn the unholy. As an action, each fiend or undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 30
And
feet would
the-
encompass, let's see. Everyone except for Phantom Warrior 6.
Okay.
So they would all need to.
No, he's 25 feet away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was actually counting squares diagonally, but that would actually still be within it. So they need to make a charisma check, it is? A charisma save, excuse me?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. DC is what?
13.
Okay, so
Big old 13.
one failed. Two made it. Actually, let me mark these guys. Turned, we'll just say. That looks good. So 3 made it. 4 made it. 5 failed. So he is turned. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. And 6 made it. So if they're turned, they then are on their next turn. They're going to try and move away from you as
Is
fast
that
as
big guy? The big guy?
he
undead?
is completely immune to turning.
Oh, okay.
And if you recall, the previous revenants you fought also were immune to turning. So,
Oh, he's a revenant?
yes.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
I really can't do anything else.
Can you heal yourself as a bonus or a reaction or something?
That's what I'm looking to see. I don't think so.
Yeah, in 5th or 3rd edition, you can do that as a bonus, but I think 5th edition is a normal action too.
Ooh, what a creature within range makes attack. Okay, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Ooh. Is that a bonus action or something? Or
It is a bonus action.
so they need to
I'm
make some
going
kind of save to attack you, don't they? Okay, thank you.
They
Another wisdom save. I'm assuming this is same DC.
Yeah, they have to make a wisdom save in order to attack me. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Gotcha. Okay. And I'm sorry, your DC was
13.
13 again. Okay, yeah.
It's not awesome.
Yeah, it's like a half spellcaster type thing. Okay, but that does give you a bit more protection, which is good because, well, Phantom Warrior 2, he wasn't turned, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves up to there, and he's going to try and attack you, so he will try to make a wisdom saving throw. He got a 13.
God damn it.
No. So
I'm
he...
gonna put him at disadvantage with my warding flare, improved flare.
I'll have to look up again how that works.
I'll post
Yeah,
it. Here.
17 pieces of flare.
17 feet. Use your wording for when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you attacks a creature other than you. Yes, that would qualify. So,
I have three of those.
okay.
So this is the first one.
Okay, so it... When you are to pose disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay, so disadvantage for its attacks. And so I'm just going to roll him as straight up attacks. Or no, they're at disadvantage. He doesn't have advantage anyway because he's not flanking. So first one then misses. And the second one misses.
Nice.
Yay.
So he swings twice. Misses. Good call on the warding flare. So
Yeah.
Rowan, it's your turn. You can now see.
Okay.
From healing.
Yep.
Kind of hurt.
I was going to move to that square, and then do a cure wounds at second level. So you get 9, and then I still get a bonus action, correct?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this on Clytus as well.
All right. You get a +2 to your AC.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Fortify the paladin. Jugs, you're up.
All right.
Come on, cast a leveled spell.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it.
Do it. Come on, I'm here. Do it. Kill me.
Hey, Clytus, are you a willing creature?
Depends on what you're doing.
You'll have to qualify that.
I think Paul knows what I want to do.
Depends on what you're doing.
You want to be a giant ape?
A grape ape? I'll be an ape. Sure, why not?
I'm going to cast Polymorph on Clytus and turn him into
Nice.
a giant ape.
Is that a range or is that a touch?
Is it touch? I thought it was range.
I don't know.
No, 60 feet.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Now, what does that do to my hit points?
I can share. I got a cheat sheet if you want it. I can share it with you.
Or here, I can paste it in the chat. You'll have to...
You have 127 hit points.
Oh, I was going off the roll
Oh,
21.
Oh, I was looking
That's
at the one in the DMG, which is Monster Manual, which is the one I use. Yes,
I don't have the monster manual, so
I just opened the sheet. I got it.
Okay.
But I can't use my weapons anymore. I have to punch. But that's cool.
It's +9 to hit for 3d10 +6, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do you need your weapon?
I see that.
All right.
Also, I did cast a 4th level spell.
Okay, so
there
let's
you
look
go.
up that wild surge.
Come on, make it something good.
1d100. 71.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. I can feel it.
Oh, that's not bad.
You and your damn wild surge is always benefiting you.
They're actually pretty decent usually.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find the.
I gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Ah!
Yep.
That's awesome.
So far,
Yeah.
wild surges have definitely benefited you. Yes, you gain resistance to all
You should
damage.
do it
for
all
the
the time, man. It's always been good for you.
Yeah, just wait until it's not though.
It's always fun in
That
games
one
until
time
someone
that it's a
blows up in a
fireball
fireball.
centered,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move forward a little bit.
Okay.
well.
With your newfound confidence. All right.
Yes.
So, so Clytus, you weren't unwilling, but you probably weren't ready for this. Spontaneously, you suddenly turn into a giant ape. So yeah, you will have 157 hit points basically until that form gets destroyed, and then you'll revert
it.
back. So if remember where you were. You were at 17 before.
Yep.
But yeah, you're now a giant ape.
Woohoo!
And that was Jugs. Okay, so Phantom Warriors. They don't really react anyway. They just think this is normal. I mean, they're Phantom Warriors, so they're not really that intelligent, I guess.
So, just FYI, that ape is like 15 foot square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably push people out of the way.
I imagine
Yeah.
it would push people. Yeah.
So, yeah, let me just see here.
I think I'd slam Adrin into the wall.
Well, I think you would move the other guys outward, too. Let's just say Adrin gets bumped over to here. Rowan gets bumped over to here. This guy gets bumped over to there. Everyone basically gets bumped back one as you expand to...
It's a giant Clytus.
Okay.
Oh, smash!
All right. So, nice thing is that this guy now has a spot he can move in here, and he heads on up there and attacks the giant ape. Let's see. With 2 attacks. Does a 20 hit you? Does your AC change?
The AC becomes
Yeah,
12.
The ape.
Yeah. Okay. So so both attacks hit you. Let's see.
So you got 157 hit points. That helps.
Yep.
Helps a lot.
So 12 points from 2 hits. 12 points of force damage from 2 spectral longsword hits.
Got it.
Okay. So you're just tracking it separately. You're keeping the 17 on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it locally.
Okay. That was 1 Phantom Warrior. Okay, so this round, Vladimir, he can't regenerate because you did all that other stuff. How many times can he use his glare? I think it's just a standard action. Yeah, okay, well, he's going to glare at you. Do his vengeful glare at the ape. So, vengeful glare, DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Do I keep all my original stats?
No, you got his stats, so you get a +1 to your Wiz save.
Okay. Then I'll just roll it here, I guess. No.
What'd you roll?
A 7?
Okay. Yes, so you are paralyzed.
Yay.
And this one, basically, you're paralyzed until either he does damage to you, and at the end of his...
At the end of his round, I get a saving throw.
Shit.
Yeah, well, at the end of his turn, you then become frightened for 1 minute.
Oh. Well, if I'm paralyzed, what difference does that make?
Well, so you're paralyzed until either he attacks you or until the end of his next turn.
Yeah.
Then the frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn with disadvantage if you can see him.
Oh, so I'm frightened with fear.
Right, you're frightened
Right.
and
Paralyzed with fear.
right, you're paralyzed with fear.
Got it.
So that's what he did that round. So he's gonna stay where he's at for the moment. Then next would be another Phantom Warrior, who can't really get in there to attack at all. Oh wait, he's turned, so he actually flees over to there. So then Esmeralda's up.
All right. So. She's still invisible.
Yep.
Here's what I want to do. Hold on. There's a line. How do I draw a line? Nope. That's not it. How do I get rid of
It's a
that?
beautiful line.
You can select it and delete it. I can actually.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try this. Here we go. I want to do that with a lightning bolt. Can I do that with a lightning bolt?
Yeah, and it would impact 1, 2, 3, all 4, including Vladimir.
So that's what she will do.
Okay, she's gonna lightning
Nice.
bolt, and that's a dex save. The Phantom Warriors have no bonus. The Vladimir has +2.
DC
Good roll.
15.
Okay,
Good roll.
Vladimir failed. Warrior 1 failed. That warrior failed. Oh no, the second. Okay, so the 2 closest to her made it. Vladimir and the furthest failed. So it's
Nice.
32 for full. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me make sure he's not immune to any of that or resistant. Nope. And
It heals.
nope. Yeah, it heals him. No, it's not a. You guys already fought the shambling mound at the very start. Remember, in the basement of Death House.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
And I don't even think you had any electrical attacks. So yeah, Vladimir and that one takes full. These take 16. Yep. Okay. Good job, Esmeralda. So a lightning bolt comes out of thin air from that wall, apparently, and they look kind of surprised and unexpected because they still can't see her. So
Does that not get rid of invisibility?
nope, it's greater
No,
invisibility.
she's greater invisibility.
Oh, greater invisibility.
Yep. So she's still invisible.
So I'm going to teleport to here,
Okay.
and
Bink.
that gives me advantage on my attacks for this round.
I would say Clytus right now is paralyzed, so he's not threatening.
Because I
No.
teleported.
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's from the teleport.
Yep.
Okay.
21 and a 14.
21 hits, 14 does not.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Assuming you're attacking Vladimir.
I am, and yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Phantom Warriors. Okay, so that one right next to you moves around you. Not drawing an attack from Clytus because he's paralyzed. And flanks. And he's going to attack you twice with his Spectral Longsword. I rolled the same thing on both. 18, does that hit you?
Nope.
Okay. I'm sorry, was that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Okay. And second attack, that plus a bunch. So damage is this plus 6. 21 points of damage
Ouch.
On who?
on Adrin.
Oh, wow.
The smoke dragon's gonna hang out on the throne. The Phantom Warrior, right? Oh, he's turned, so he's going to flee.
Run away.
I'm assuming you do not attack him, Rowan.
I'll let him flee.
Okay. So he dashes and gets the hell out of there. This Phantom Warrior is going to attack Clytus, and since he's within 5 feet, I believe this is going to be a critical if he hits with advantage.
Yes.
Since we had so much fun doing this last night.
Can I do my warding flare or not? Because he has advantage right now. Because he's paralyzed, right?
Sure, if you want to take another use of that, then that would basically
Oh.
negate it to a regular roll.
It
For,
will.
for one of his attacks, anyway.
Yep.
Okay, which causes him to miss. The second attack, he still gets advantage.
Got one left.
So 21?
To hit?
Yes.
Did he pass both of the wisdom saving throws?
Which wisdom saving throws?
Doesn't he still have sanctuary?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right. Let me...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, totally forgot about that. He is still... yes, he did.
Okay. But yeah, I only have an AC 12 when I'm in ape form.
Okay, so he hits you and crits you.
Well, you have 14 technically. Because I gave you the +2, remember?
All right.
We're approaching 3rd edition level math here. Jeez.
I know.
When everyone casts all the spells on you. So you take 18 points of damage.
Okay.
No.
From a crit.
Got it.
Okay, so so now you're let me just double check this. When this runs out. Tard is paralyzed until the end of his oh. You weren't paralyzed.
What?
Oh.
Because it was the end of his next turn.
Okay.
So, well, I'll re-roll that damage.
So
'Cause
I'm
it-
frightened?
Yes, you are frightened, but you wouldn't have got an auto crit from hitting you.
Right.
So you only take 4 points from that last hit.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. So
How
you.
much did you do originally? Because I
Uh,
already calculated. Oh, no, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I took... Okay.
I believe it was 18 before.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So yes, it's your turn. You are not paralyzed, but you are still frightened.
Okay, so what does that mean? What does that do to me?
Doesn't he get a save?
At the end of his turn.
Oh.
What does being afraid do to me?
Let's see.
Just disadvantage.
Frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source is in sight, and you can't willingly move closer to him.
Okay. So what can I do? I could do.
You still attack.
Yeah, you could still attack any. You could actually still attack him, but you just can't move closer to him, and you'd be at
And since
disadvantage.
you're flanking, it wouldn't be. It'd just be normal.
So just be normal attacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna, because I'm doing the attacks. Well, here I'll do it here. I lose radiant though. That's the one downside of being an ape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone's gonna do some radiant damage to that bastard.
1d20 plus 9. Do I just get the one attack, or do I get two?
You get 2.
You get 2. Yeah.
So 25 and 19.
Both hit.
All right.
66 plus 12.
Boy.
60, 10.
60, 10 plus
10.
12.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore that roll.
Alright.
Well, no, I'm trying to get 6. I'm trying to do it
You can
all
just
at
type it
once.
in chat. Just do a /R space. And
Oh,
then,
can you?
yeah, you can do /R and then
That's
space.
So 45.
45 damage.
I
Okay.
rolled 2 1s and then a 10 and a 9.
Okay. Let's see.
It's non-radiant.
Right. Well, it actually doesn't matter because that is enough to take him down. He
Hey!
howls in fury, and his body just kind of collapses in like a bunch of it. Well, it's still intact. It doesn't it's a corpse. It just falls to the ground and collapses back on the ground. And he's dead. The other
No
Phantom
longer
Warriors
frightened?
are, yes, you are no longer frightened because he was the source of your fear. The Phantom Warriors, however, are still around.
All right, let's kill the ones that have not fled, and then we'll take those out later.
Check.
Okay.
Got it.
So that you can actually still move too if you wish. Although it's going to be
Do I
tough.
need to? I mean, I'm not going to move.
You would draw opportunity attacks still from the
Yeah.
others.
It's not worth it. I'm not going to move.
All right. Then the Phantom Warriors around you are going to go. And these are just normal attacks.
Okay, 14 is the magic number, and they all
And
have
you
to make
gotta
a saving
pass the
throw.
wisdom save.
Okay, so his wisdom save, he failed. So he does not attack you. He has to change his attack.
Yeah, he can still attack. He just has to direct it elsewhere.
Okay, so he moves over here and attacks Rowan. And
Ha!
But we
one
don't
of,
want him to do that.
one of his attacks fails, the other one
Don't
hits.
matter.
So Rowan, you are hit once by a spectral longsword for 10 points of damage.
All right.
And it is your turn.
All right. So I'm going to cast this. So both Clytus and Adrin and myself and I don't know, Jugs and Esmeralda look okay, so we all get 15 points of healing.
Okay. Now, does that go to me or the ape?
That would go to the ape.
All right.
Also, Esmeralda definitely doesn't get any.
She's
Either
invisible.
way.
Well, she's maxed out.
Yeah, because you can't see her.
Right. Yeah.
So even if she had taken damage,
Yeah.
that wouldn't work on her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm maxed out again.
So who gets spell? Who gets healing?
You, Adrin, Clytus,
Clytus.
and myself.
And Vladimir. No.
No! What have you done?
Why didn't you cast Word of Recall on him so you could keep fighting him?
Right.
Well, he's undead. It probably wouldn't work anyway. Anything else?
Yes, I will. Seeing that guy is down, and I'm not leaving this dude's threatened area, I can.
Well,
move
you'd be
there.
leaving the other guy's threatened area.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna move there then.
Okay. All right, then Jugs is up.
All right. Let me see. Whatever Phantom Warrior that is that I can't tell what number's under anyone. But the one that's there,
Okay.
I'm going to cast a firebolt at him.
All right. That's number 2. That definitely hits.
18.
Nice. Okay. Bing, he gets hit with a bolt of fire. And
And I'll stay where I'm at.
okay. Next then would be Phantom Warrior number 6. He's got this big ape right in front of him. He's going to first try to do the sanctuary thing. And he will fail. So he will also move over here and attack Rowan.
Jeez.
Perils of catching sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both attacks miss though.
Nice.
This Phantom Warrior is still cowering. Basically, he's just going to take the dodge action. Esmeralda's up.
All right. Problem is she doesn't have enough spells left to really do the lightning fun again. She'll go ahead and do magic missile, and on 4, I guess.
This guy here.
Yep.
Okay.
Where did? Oh no! Why did I click mirror image? I don't know. Magic missile. Here we go. 10
10
points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he was already damaged a bit, but he's still on his feet.
Okay.
Adrin's up.
I will punch the one on me. $14 hit?
No, actually their AC is 16. So one of them does hit though. 9 points.
Yep.
He's looking pretty beat up, but he's still barely on his feet.
Well, if he looks, I'll try and hit him once more by spending a key point. If he looks that bad. And I suck. I'll
Okay.
spend my inspiration
Sure, if you want.
and hit for 7 more.
All right, you take him out. He
Nice.
drops. Yeah, he just barely was on his feet. And now he's no longer on his feet. And that was going to be his turn next, so I will take him out of the order. The smoke dragon is still preening on the throne. So we've got another Phantom Warrior who is still turned. He's going to keep fleeing. He just runs the hell out of there. We've got another one right in front of Clytus. Let's see if he makes it past your sanctuary. No, he does not. So he moves over to here and attacks Rowan.
Good.
Both. Well, did 14 hit you?
No.
Okay, so both attacks miss you.
Nice.
Okay, Clytus, you're up. Everyone seems to be avoiding you for some reason.
Yeah, everyone's ignoring the giant ape and going for Rowan.
Is
for
it my
some
breath?
reason.
Man, this ape form, I don't know.
All right. So let's see.
Maybe it smells like ape guano.
Yeah, probably pretty ripe. Although it doesn't technically cast polymorph into a giant stinky ape.
It's true.
Who are you attacking?
Sorry, this one. Is it not going to do it? Come on. Well, I have the die roller up. It won't let me do it.
This one?
No, the one below it.
Okay.
That one right there.
There,
Okay.
that one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not letting me do it for some reason.
Are you on the arrow tool?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
probably why.
If you go back to the pointer, then you can click and hold.
There you go.
So you rolled a 12 and a 23?
Yep.
Okay, 12 misses, 23 hits.
Okay.
So you get advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Not against this guy.
The other one you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
well.
that one you were flanking.
Yeah. Oh well.
He's also got 15-foot reach.
True. Yeah.
That one's
Wow.
gonna come up.
20 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, yes. He rocks back, but is on his feet yet.
Darn.
Oh, this is non-magical.
Correct.
So he
Correct,
takes
yeah.
half of this, actually. Yep, he is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. So are you going to move, or...
Nope.
Okay. Like, right where you are.
No real reason to.
Okay, so Phantom Warrior, that Sanctuary, is that, can he try every turn, or does the failed check apply forever?
I
Let's
think it's
see.
just any time you try
I think
to
it's
attack.
any time you try to attack.
Okay, so he could choose again. Let's choose a new...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, if the worded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends. So he's actually not...
Oh.
Oh, okay. So all these
No.
guys wouldn't have been doing that. All right. So yeah, he's just blatantly going to attack you.
Okay.
Giant ape, causing mayhem. Take him out. All right. So 18 and 21 both would hit you.
Both hit. Yes.
Your new AC. So this plus 6. 20 points of force damage.
Alrighty.
Rowan.
Alright, seeing those three guys are around me, I'm gonna do my deal.
Radiance of the Dawn. So every one of them needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, didn't
Okay.
roll the greatest, but
So,
If you hit all of them, that's still 33 damage. I ain't
Right.
complain about that for sure.
and failed. All three failed.
There
Nice.
you go.
I'll take 11. Okay.
Nothing to scoff at.
It's
No.
radiant damage, so that's full.
that was my last one of those
All right, Jugs.
till a rest.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing. Firebolt this one there.
Okay. Excuse me. 12. Excuse me. 13
13.
misses.
Dang it.
And it's their turn. Okay, so now, well, now that they're in that spot, they can't really disengage with or move without disengaging. So, they're gonna focus on the ape. Both attacks hit for 11 points of damage, force damage. And that Phantom Warrior is still turned. Esmeralda's up.
Alrighty. She's gonna magic missile. Well, no, she actually. She's got them
She's
standing right in front of
flanking.
her. Yeah, she's flanking. So she's gonna go ahead and attack.
I don't know. I just have a problem with invisible creatures being able to flank, just because the whole nature of flanking is like you're supposed to be like providing a distraction, but
Well,
they
in
don't
this
even know
case,
you're
it
there.
wouldn't have mattered because it was 25, 26, and 17.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm providing the distraction. She's
Do they all
getting
hit?
into the advantageous position, you know.
Yeah, but the point is that they don't know you're there.
The 17 hit?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you hit all 3 cases, but that's just my personal beef with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Rules
so
as
these are-
rules as written, it works. So
Whether you're flanking or not, wouldn't you think you'd get advantage from attacking from stealth anyway? 'Cause they
she's
don't know you're
invisible,
there.
so she'd get advantage no matter if she's flanking or not.
Yeah,
Right.
so that doesn't really matter.
She has a silver piercing sword.
Okay,
It is 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay, it's non-magical though, so it would be
Right.
10. But
Okay.
that is actually enough to destroy that Phantom Warrior, and it dissolves into ether. This Phantom Warrior 4. Where the hell is he? There we go. Take him out of the order. Any movement?
Nope.
Okay. Edrin's up. No foes in your immediate vicinity, so
I walk up and punch.
both hit.
18, 20, okay. 14 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, magical damage does full damage, and he dissolves into a puddle of ether and disappears. And that really only leaves one left. The smoke dragon, he is just watching with agitation, but not doing anything. Phantom Warrior number 1 was fleeing. Clytus. Got one guy
Alright.
left right in front of you.
Whoa.
And you would be flanking if you attack him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attack him. Let's see. Just one attack?
No, I think you would get 2, don't you? With the Great Ape?
I can't hear Paul.
No,
You
I
can't
can't.
either.
Yeah, is it
No.
just me, or is
You,
Paul
Paul.
screwed up?
Yeah, Paul's going crazy on me.
Yeah, you guys are freaking
He's
out too.
frozen. And red.
He's
Yeah,
red.
you are red on network.
Ooh, natural 20.
You would get 2 attacks.
Natural 20 on the first one.
So,
19 on the second one.
so that's
But you
90,
get
96 plus 18.
96. 90,
But-
10.
90,
Roll
10.
again anyway.
Plus 12, wouldn't it be? 'Cause you
Your
don't
second
double.
one, you get advantage. So roll again, you might get another 20.
Oh, that's right. I might get another 20.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see. All right, I'll do that. Hold on. I just set up for my damage, so I got to redo it. No, just the 2.
Darn. Okay.
Okay, so I get 9d10 plus 12.
Nice.
64 damage.
I think you kill it.
Yeah, I think so.
It was super laggy, Paul, but I could see it.
I can
Yeah.
see it, yeah.
I have no idea what's up with this. When you guys
double
watch the
back.
stream, you'll see from my perspective, it's like everyone's connection's like nothing.
You're back.
Oh, you can hear me now?
We can hear you, but you're laggy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. VC is like freaking out, saying everyone has a really low connection speed. It actually tried to
weird.
reconnect briefly before.
You're the only one on my screen that had a
Yeah,
low
me
connection.
too.
Everyone else is fine.
Okay, well, that was the last combatant anyway, so you definitely killed him. And so just to make a long story short, that last Phantom Warrior's out for a minute, so if you guys want to say you rush him and pound him into paste. Smoke Dragon, if you want to attack him, he doesn't explode. He just he does, when he die, leave behind a cloud of smoke that fills a square that's heavily obscured, but can be dispersed by waving your arms around, especially Clytus with his big arms. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Clytus, do you want me to bring you back to your normal form?
Sure, you can drop it down.
Yeah, I'll
Now-
dispel it or whatever.
So I lose all that healing too.
Yeah, but I can heal you again.
Okay, you probably will need to because I'm pretty.
Yeah,
good.
you didn't lose much healing. He only did one healing word that you lost out on.
Yeah, every point counts.
That's true.
All right, so I'm back as me.
Adrian, do you need some too?
But I'm only at 17 hit points right now.
I'm only down by 7. I'm okay.
You can always touch yourself.
Yes, I can.
I'll do that healing word again.
Okay.
Or what was it? Prayer of healing. So each of you get 12
Okay.
Cool.
this time. And then do you need more, Clytus?
I'm under half still.
Okay.
Or right at half.
I'll do this one at a 3rd level. So another 11.
Okay. That's
Or-
good enough. That's good enough.
Okay.
He can always touch himself if he needs
Yep.
a little more.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take 2 touches.
Looks like we're gradually recovering.
I think we'll need to rest though.
I take 2 touches and
We do need a rest, possibly, but I'd like to find somewhere other than this empty throne
Right,
room.
yeah.
to do that.
I searched this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yes,
the-
please.
same.
All right. Hang on.
Especially the throne area.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
I would think there may be
weapons
some
and
good
shields
stuff
that
on
were
there.
hung from the wall at one point, but they're all
we're
rusty.
losing them again.
You're all, you're
Okay.
all red.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try and reconnect. Hang on.
What was that? We found a +5 Vorpal blade?
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
We found 5 of them.
And I get a +5 permanent to all of my attack spells. Sweet.
Wait, he's green again. But he's not moving.
He's
Yeah.
gonna relaunch the
Can you hear?
VC.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh, it's weird. I don't know if it's VC now because
Works.
I'm not seeing that on my own chat thing on Roll20. Yeah, Roll20 is giving me grief now. I wonder if it's my cable network.
Yeah, it seems to be you only.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
wonder,
Oh.
it may be my cable network crapping out on me.
Well, you are
I
back.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, now all you guys are red. Oh, what a...
I was having that problem earlier. That's why I plugged straight into the modem.
Yeah, oh, that would really screw my network up if I tried that.
Uh-huh.
Right in the middle of a game. Well, I guess let's try and proceed as best we can. And I don't think actually connecting to VC is going to solve it because Roll20 just barfed at me. So we'll go until we can't.
Yeah, we can hear you now, so I guess just if you want to describe the room or whatever, what we find.
Yeah, the room. There were a bunch of weapons and shields that were once hanging from the walls, but they're all rusty and they're fallen to the floor. They're really not worth anything. Apart from that, really the only thing that looks to be of any interest is the stuff that Vladimir had on him. He's got half plate armor that he's wearing, and he had that greatsword.
Well, let's check them out.
Okay, it's half plate armor and a really nice looking greatsword.
Awesome.
Does
There you
anyone
go.
have,
Do you?
anyone have detect magic?
Yeah, I believe
I have it.
Oh no, I don't have cantrips. Never mind.
It's not a cantrip.
It's first level.
It's
It's a
First
first
level.
level spell. Yeah, I don't have it prepped though.
I have it. Yeah, I'll cast detect magic and look around the room.
Okay. The armor that he was wearing does not appear to be magical, but the longsword definitely, or the greatsword definitely is.
Nice.
Clytus, can you use a great sword?
I'm a dwarf. Every sword's a great sword to me.
Yeah, if you want to spend your short rest, you're going to take a short rest or a long rest. It's been you have to
I'd
wait.
need
You would need to wait a whole day, pretty much, because you more or less just woke up like less than an hour ago.
Right.
Can I use a great sword as a dwarf?
You're a medium creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
All right, then sure. I'm gonna try to attune to it.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say if you take a short rest, or if you can wait a whole day and try and take a long rest.
Do you want to just kind of look around for a bit first?
Yeah, why don't we look around before we?
Yeah. Decide.
Yep.
Okay.
Works for me.
Where are you going to go next?
Is this a curtain over here?
Yes, that appears to be a curtain in the midst of that.
I'd like
ruined
to
room.
peek through it.
Okay. That reveals a room, which I'll read the contents of. This room has dark wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. That's what you just came through. 3 tall, slender, stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads.
I would look down to the chapel, right, if I have my...
Yeah, above it, basically, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And if Rowan, if you want to make a religion check.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, you identify the 3 figures in the stained glass windows as portraying the Morning Lord, Saint Andrel, and you guess that the third one is a lesser-known saint named Saint Markovia.
Oh, okay.
Who are actually, from what you've picked up from talking to the various clerics in this area who follow the Morning Lord, Saint Andrel and Saint Markovia were both figures in Barovian history. Actually, they're not figures that you would know before you traveled to Barovia.
Right.
We've heard St. Andrew thrown out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
He
was
was-
that church.
Yes,
that was
St.
the guy
Andrew's
who
Church.
was-
Yep.
Bones.
Yeah, St. Andrew's Church is in Vallaki, and St. Markovia is where the abbey is located, and she was
Right.
someone who actually fought up against Strahd and eventually was killed, defeated, but she was a figure of some renown.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's really nothing much in that room.
Actually, I'm gonna go to this door.
Okay. And that is a door. You don't hear anything beyond it.
Okay. Can I try to open it?
Sure. Let's see. Door opens without issue and reveals a circular stairway going up and down.
Up. Okay. Oh, up and down.
Yes.
Okay.
I fling open this double door.
All right.
Okay.
With wild abandon.
Wild abandon. I want to see what the Mickey Mouse ears have in store for us.
I've been
All right.
wondering that too.
Give me a minute here. This one will be a little bit trickier to reveal because it's polygon shaped. Okay, that room. Watch the first thing in the description is going to say, before entering this room. Okay, this room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow alcoves allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn padded chair lying on its side near the cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has also been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
I step in.
Okay. As you step in, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. And a single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
Cool.
Check
Interesting.
it out.
Huh. Is it... I'm not picking it up. Does it have anything on it? Can I read it?
It does look like there's something written on it, but it's face down.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
That's the only way.
I pick it up.
Okay. You turn it over. It looks to
You
be
die.
something written in common. that you're able to read, and I actually have a handout here somewhere. If I can find it.
It says you are hereby granted
It says if you
plus
can
3 gauntlets of kick-assery.
if you can read this, you're too close.
Boom.
And yeah, here it is.
I hate this Verizon guy.
So that's what you read both in plain text and a picture form. So yes, it seems fairly obvious that this was something penned by Argynvostholt himself,
Yes.
and apparently,
Although, yeah, go ahead.
well, it looks pretty obvious that that might explain the reason why Argynvostholt is haunted by his restless spirit, is because his remains were never
Brought
placed
back.
to rest in his rightful place. The hollowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt, you're not 100% sure where that is, although you did notice a building off to the northeast of the graveyard.
Right.
But we haven't come across any of his bones yet, have we?
No.
So we should gather his bones if we can.
Yeah, we're gonna go find them. Do you know where the battle happened?
Dang, if we come across them.
Oh, well, yeah.
They step across the room over to here.
Okay. There isn't any more parchment flapping around in your face, but the picture is kind of interesting. The one that's slashed
Okay.
above the mantelpiece shows the mansion in better days under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
Huh. Cool.
How long does your detect magic last, Jugs?
Let me check.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes, so
Well, you
probably still going.
Yeah, I would just say barely. It's just about ready to expire, but it's just barely enough for you. Actually, notice that the picture radiates an aura of transmutation magic, but it's a very weak aura. Like it looks like at one point, it might have exuded more of an aura, but it's ripped now, and so it might be damaged or something.
I'll tell everyone.
So those guys were doing that. I'm down in this other room still.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking to see if I can see any secret passages along.
That room
this
is
wall.
completely empty, and there's no other exit except the ones to the north and south and the curtain.
How large is this painting?
The painting is, let's see. It doesn't give a size, but I'm assuming it's probably fairly large since it's above the mantelpiece, so probably
So
4
probably-
foot, 5 foot.
Too large for us to really take with us.
It would be awkward, but you could probably try and remove it if you wanted to.
I don't feel like it.
If you guys want to make a general smart guy check or an intuition type check.
Okay.
Like insight? or-
Insight. I'm sorry, not intuition. Insight. That's what I'm thinking. Not you, Rowan, because you weren't there.
Oh, there you go. Clytus is smart.
Okay. Clytus, you know that there's a cantrip called Mending that might actually repair that photo.
Hey, there's a cantrip called Mending that might actually repair this. I don't have it.
Yeah, I can't cast it, but
Oh,
Any of
I
you
don't
have
have it. Nope.
I'm
What
going
about
to.
you, Jugs? You have it?
I'm going to attempt to cast minor illusion and make it look like I fixed it.
I think that works, man.
You don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna just pretend I'm trying to fix it with a minor illusion.
yeah. That
Look,
doesn't.
Clytus, I fixed it.
Everyone disbelieves your illusion.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't do anything really.
Dang it.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Well, if you can, yeah, you,
I don't have mending.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Otherwise, there isn't a whole lot in this room.
All right. Should we go downstairs and sleep?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. There was an opening where the door had been hanging off its
Well, I thought
hinge.
Adram was going to open a door up there.
Yeah, I'm going to open there was the portcullis or open gate. And I'm going to go to where the mouse here is and open that.
Okay, so you're going to reveal that open area here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that reveals a great big circular room within which, excuse me, rich drapes faded by time and neglect hide the windows of this otherwise empty room. Looks like it was a bedroom of maybe even of Argynvost himself, because it looks like it was fairly nice at time, but otherwise there's really nothing else in there. No furniture.
Hey, you want to move some stuff in there and we can barricade the doorway and sleep?
Sure. Works for me.
Well,
We gotta
what
waste a
about
little
this
more
area?
time, so we can't sleep yet. So I'm gonna walk over this way.
Okay.
yeah.
That looks like a storage area of some sort. And where the frack is it? It's area 41. The door that was hanging open. It's hanging on a single rusty hinge. It obviously had been forced open at one point. No longer closes properly. The room itself, its walls are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. So it looks like it might once have been like where the dragon kept his treasure, but
Nice.
appears to have been gone over and stripped long ago.
If I spend a little time looking, can I find anything?
You find only debris. It's been
Darn.
picked over pretty thoroughly.
I'm gonna check out this door.
Okay. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Another polygon reveal. Give me a second here.
Keep doing that to you.
Oh crap.
Okay. Yeah, you just revealed a room full of remnants. Let's see. This is... Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. The corpses tilt their heads in your direction. One of them growls, "Why do you, the living, disturb the dead?"
Shut the door.
Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
I
He shuts
close the door and run down those steps.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Clytus and Esmeralda, you are kind of in the hallway, and you see Rowan open the door. You hear a voice, ask something inside, and he says, "Sorry," and shuts the door and runs down the stairs.
Who am I to argue? Let's follow him.
Okay. You're going to run down after him?
Well, I will move. I will follow him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna run.
Okay. So you're just going to amble past. The door does not open from the room
Okay,
that he
good.
was just in.
Good.
So you go downstairs and you find Rowan. I don't know if he's cowering at the bottom of the stairs or if
I'm
he's...
just trying to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
So wherever he stops, I will then catch up to him and ask him what the hell happened.
Stop?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just
Oh boy.
slowly
Um,
ambling past.
I can
you.
only bring up one of the 2 maps at a time, so if
Right.
you're going to run
Oh,
away, I'm going to
that's-
let the other guys do what they're going to do first on this level.
Right. No. Good.
So I was like digging through this stuff. I don't even.
No, you heard kind of a yelp out in the hallway and a door slam, and then footsteps running
Okay.
away, and then you heard Clytus remark something casually to Esmeralda, and then you heard them start walking away.
Okay.
So nobody actually said, "Hey, there's."
Well,
some
no, I
fucking
would have
undead."
said. Well, I would have said, "Hey, I'm following Rowan,"
Okay.
because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
No, you just saw his reaction. You have no idea what he saw. So, so yeah, if you guys follow him, then you would basically be
Down
out.
to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be down there, and so you guys hear Clytus and Esmeralda walking downstairs when you emerge in the
Okay.
hallway.
I'm gonna go down the stair over here.
Oh, you're going to open that one and go down that stair?
Yeah.
Adrian, which way did you want to go?
I have no idea where anybody else is, so I'm following Jug.
Okay, so you and Jugs go down that stair, and the
I don't
others-
know where they went. I'll
Let's
just
split up
assume
the
they
party.
took this stairway.
Okay, I'm switching levels.
Move around.
Figure out where the hell everyone winds up here. Let's see.
I assume that means. we
Oh,
just
actually,
wind
you know
up over
what? That
here.
that stairway doesn't go down. It looks like it did only go up.
Oh, it did only go up.
Yeah.
Okay, then I wouldn't have gone down
No.
that one. I'd go down the other one.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys wind up. So I don't know, Rowan, where were you running to? On this level,
Just downstairs.
down into the main foyer area.
Yeah, I guess.
You're on the balcony You're right now. You're on the balcony overlooking the foyer.
Why don't you try sliding down the
Yeah,
railway
slide on
again?
the banister. Roll another one.
Okay, so I would end up, like in here, right?
Where?
Like where I'm at. That's where I would have ended up.
I am
That's
asking
where
you.
you stop.
That's what I'm at. You said you kept running, so I wanted to know where you were running to. Where did you want to stop?
Let's see. I'm gonna go in this room.
Okay, that's where the dragon came out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the door is still open, so you're able to go in there, and nothing else disturbs you. So, Clytus and Esmeralda, I would say you heard enough that you'd probably be able to eventually figure out what room you went into. So, if the rest of you guys want to go in there,
Follow and amble in there.
Yeah, would we? We'd all be close enough behind that we'd all know where they went.
right? You can kind of call out to each other and figure out where each other are.
Marco.
Polo.
So, if you guys all follow each other, then okay, the dragon's not there.
Yeah.
You can all wind up in that room.
As soon as they all get in here, I'll basically tell them I saw like 6 revenants sitting at a table.
That doesn't sound good.
So that's why I ran.
We need somebody to cast that thing that hurts undead all the time in a 15-foot radius.
And what is that?
It's your spell. I don't remember.
Well, I will
Oh.
listen.
Oh, the Spirit Guardians.
There you go.
I'm going to listen for a while and just make sure they're
Right.
not following us.
You hear nothing.
All right.
Okay. Nice.
Then I say we rest.
Yeah. Close the door and move some stuff in front of it if we can.
Okay, yeah,
Move a bed in front of the door and lay on it.
Right.
yeah, you could block off the door if you wanted with the bed. That would certainly. There is only one way you're in or out, apart from the chimney. Yeah, the knights that the revenants that you saw, they didn't rise to attack you or anything. They just
Right.
asked what you were doing, but otherwise, yeah, you have no idea what's up with them. And actually, I mean, I guess I shouldn't have said they were revenants because they,
Yeah, that would have helped.
yeah,
I mean,
but they
I-
were wearing the chainmail of the Order of the Silver
Yeah.
Dragon, which
and
everyone
I-
other
I
one you've
knew-
seen.
Yeah. We've encountered enough of them for me to recognize it.
Yeah, they're subtly different from like a zombie. They have a sparkle of intelligence in their eyes, and definitely more. They're not like slow and stupid. They're pretty nasty, actually, if they choose to fight you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, so you're going to take a long rest?
Yeah,
You bet.
Okay.
me too.
So, yeah,
Or
it'll...
toast.
And I'm going to caress lovingly that sword while we're doing it so that I can get a attunement going.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Where is... I lost his thing here. Hang on. So, Clytus, are you and Esmeralda going to go in the bedroom then as well?
Yeah.
I knew
Of
that would be.
course.
That's how that would be interpreted.
Voyeurism is a spectator sport.
Apparently so. Where was that? Okay, here it is. The sword, after you attune, you only have to spend an hour to attune to it, actually. You find that it is a +2 greatsword,
Nice.
and in addition to its normal damage, if the target of the attack is Strahd, he takes an additional 4d6 slashing damage.
Wow.
Well,
You're
that's
gonna want to keep that.
You want that.
Alrighty then. So, can you send me those stats so I can enter them into my...
Yeah, let me just see if I can copy it here. Hang on,
I'm sure it's not going to be anything simple.
I don't have anything. I don't have it as an item, but.
So it's +2. Wait a minute. What?
Strahd Slayer.
Oh, for frack's sake! Come on, copy this. Why won't you copy?
Because you want it to work?
Apparently.
You... Wasn't there a way to add stuff directly into your sheet? It's been so long, I forget how.
Yeah, you can add a. Well, what I would do is I'd use the compendium to add a greatsword and then add something to it if you can.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, so...
All right, I'm just going to try typing it manually. Frickin' useless. Oh, crap.
That definitely won't work.
And I just showed it on
Oh.
another screen.
So it's a great sword +2. How do I get it in there? Do I just drag it over? No, that ain't it. How do you add it to your sheet?
You add it as a as an inventory item.
Okay.
And then it should show up in your attacks.
Oh, I see. Okay. So... Plus...
I'll be back.
No, that didn't do it. So how do you add it into your inventory, though? That's the thing. I can't...
Let me see if I can do it here.
Because I can't drag it. If I just hit plus, it just adds a slot.
Yeah, well, you have to add a slot, a blank slot first, and then you drag from the compendium over on
Oh,
top of
to
the
that?
blank slot.
Okay. Nope. Nope. Let's see.
Well, that's how it's supposed to work.
Oh, so now it's showing up. Hold on. That's annoying. It's probably because I have the sheet separated out. Let
Yeah.
me-
Hang on,
Can
I'll
I-
see if I can add it here quick. It's a greatsword +2, so there you go. Now it should be in there.
There we go. Now I have two of them.
Oh, you got two of them? Oh, yeah.
I'll get rid of one. All right, there we go. And then I'll edit the other. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. I will edit the other bits.
You have fun editing your bits.
All right.
Ooh.
Hey now.
Okay, so you spend the night resting. So you guys can apply benefits of a long rest. During the evening, we'll see if anything comes to bother you. And nope, nothing does. No carriages rolling up delivering coffins or otherwise.
All right.
Bummer.
Actually, it was a cart, not a carriage. But in any case, you are undisturbed, so you gain the benefits of a full rest. So you would have woken up. It would be not quite dawn because you would have had to wait until the next day anyway. So if you want,
over here. Oh.
oh, okay. So you're gonna go up and explore that hallway then?
Yeah. While everyone's waking up and doing whatever they're doing.
Are you gonna wait until everyone's fully rested, or are you gonna go off and explore on your own?
Oh well. Once we're all fully rested, had our 8 hours.
Okay. Okay, so you go up there and you see it's a hallway stretching east and west. And let me just read. T-shaped hallways branches east and west and south. 3 arched windows on the north wall look out over the foggy grounds. Ceiling is about 20 feet high.
All right.
There are doors at either end.
You guys want to go back upstairs and explore, or do you want to
Let's
go
finish
outside
down.
and look at that mausoleum? Or
Let's finish down here.
okay. Then, as soon as he says that, I'm gonna go walk and open this door.
Okay, you...
Find a revenant.
No, well, you trigger a trap.
Oh, good. Great,
Um,
grand, wonderful.
Well, actually, okay, so, Adrian, where were you at that exact moment? You
I
just...
don't know. I was walking around I'll say right there. I was walking around the corner. I don't
Okay.
know. He was talking, right?
Your exact position is very important.
I have no idea. So he was here.
Yeah.
He said, "Where do you want to go?" And so I said, "I think we should explore here." And he would walk, and then I would walk. So
Okay.
I was standing here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He walked 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and opened the door. So I guess I'd be here.
Okay. All right. Magically appearing across this entire wall is a wall of stone blocking the entire entrance.
Well, that's not good.
At the same time, both of the doors, east and west of the hallway that Jugs is in, open. And I can quickly reveal what he sees, because he'd have direct line of sight. He sees 2 rooms, and in those rooms, things are going to appear. Yeah, these Phantom Warriors are going to come out. And it's time for initiative.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, see if I can roll something other than a 1 here. Wow!
Too bad you didn't select your character before you rolled it.
Oh,
Okay, these guys.
Oh, well. I'll put me in.
You'll
Or
have
do
to
you want me
remind.
to? You want me to re-roll it, or?
Select your guy and then hit the initiative.
1? Oh.
these guys are rolling like crap. That's better. Okay. Rowan, did you get yours in?
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 6 the second time. So,
13 the first
but
time.
I rolled a
technically.
13 the first time.
Okay, I can adjust 13. Okay. So, looks like Adrian's going to get to go first. It's basically a block of stone in front of you.
All right. So these windows that we have that are here? I guess is it daylight outside or nighttime?
It would
What
be.
time?
Actually, I'm trying to think because you started. You would have to have waited until at least 24 hours after your last rest, so it would be daylight. Not daylight, but you know what I mean. During the day, it would be daytime. Not sunlight, but overcast. Where you are right now, you have there really isn't much shadow because of the windows. Actually, no. Where you are now, it's dark because you have this stone wall that blocked all the light. But in that room that the others are in, it would be illuminated.
Right. So what I wanted to do was open the window and how do you climb a wall? So, do I get the feeling that I could punch through this, or is this? Would I know that? Can I punch this and actually do damage to it and break through?
As a monk, you would have a much greater chance than just Joe Schmo trying to punch through it.
Then I'll beat the living shit out of the wall.
Yeah, I have to look up exactly the rules here on this.
Okay.
I have Dispel Magic, but I don't have it.
And I'm gonna yell, "It's a trap!" It's my best Admiral Akbar impersonation, and start punching.
Yeah, so let's
If
see.
it's worthy.
Basically, objects have armor class. Stone would be AC 17, and hit points would be looking at like maybe 27 hit points.
Sure.
So
I'll give it a shot.
okay.
Why not?
So you're trying to hit AC 17, 27 hit points total. I'm putting it in chat so I remember. Okay, so first two hit.
And a crit.
Yep, one of them's a crit.
I mean,
So
it's
17 total.
So down to 10 hit points left.
Yep.
Okay, then we get to Phantom Warrior. Okay, so this guy is going to dash.
Don't die.
I'm not worried about it yet.
Okay, he won't be able to attack you, but he runs right up to you. I get another warrior from the other room. He comes up and he is able to attack you. And again, these Phantom Warriors have these spectral longswords. And he gets 2 attacks on you. And 16 hit you.
I'm going to use shield.
Gotcha. So you deflect it with a shield, and that'll be good till your next turn. The second
Yeah.
attack definitely misses then. So Rowan's up.
okay. So you guys in that square. So I'm gonna move to there, and then I'm going to cast that, and then
Where do you have the weapon appear? It would have to be line of sight.
yeah, I'll do it like right in front of me. I'll go in that square instead, and I'm gonna try bashing at that wall.
What weapon?
I'll do a great, like a
Jackhammer.
great hammer or something. Now you said a 17, so that would have missed, or because it's stationary, don't you get a bonus or something? I mean, how can you miss a wall?
It doesn't matter whether you're actually damaging it.
It basically you hit the wall and it just deflects back. It doesn't do any damage to it.
Yeah.
So I don't have advantage?
No, you did not.
Okay.
But
All
I
right.
gave you control of that spiritual weapon, so you should be able to
Sure.
move it around as
All
you
right.
want to.
Right.
So it should get an attack, I believe, on your turn. So go ahead and roll for that. Oh, well, you did. Okay, so 13.
I did, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 13. You hit it and you chip some off, but not enough to damage it.
Okay.
So then Clytus is up.
Okay. I have 2, 3, 4, 6. What's the purple? That's where the wall appeared?
Yes, that is the representing the stone wall.
And the hammer of justice.
Yes, Thor's hammer.
Not a lot I can do. So I will wait
Okay.
something to happen.
All
Because
right.
you guys
so-
are all in the way. So.
Yep, we've got a similar situation with the Phantom Warriors. Since Jugs is right there, and I'm actually gonna have you. Oh,
Pick a square.
yeah, pick a square. I'm just gonna move you up there.
Okay.
So he's actually gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna end his square or end his movement right there, so he can still get attacks on you. And with your shield, both of those miss. And it's your turn. Shield's down. Impulse power.
What can I see out the window?
You're not at a window. Beyond the warriors, you can see out of this window.
Yeah.
It's basically just fog, and you generally know that that's where the that mausoleum structure with the dragons is. Kind of looming out of the mist. But,
Okay.
and the graveyard's on the ground beneath.
Is there a ledge on the other side of the window?
A ledge meaning something you could stand on?
Yeah.
If you
Balcony or something?
were to try and break the window, you'd probably be able to precariously do it, but I'd have you make like climb checks.
Okay.
Or I guess a strength check would be the appropriate one. Actually, not a. I would say it'd be more of a dexterity check to try
Alright,
to prevent yourself from falling. If you're actually trying to climb, then it'd be strength. But
Let me see what it's called. Sorry, I'm going to take the dodge action.
okay. To just basically give opponents a disadvantage as they attack you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then your buddies are going to gang up on you here, and they'll all attack at disadvantage. So miss. Miss. Unless a 12 hits you.
No, I have a 14 without my shield.
And... oh wait, he wouldn't have gotten an attack. He just is going to dash up to there and stop. And that guy's going to dash up. And that's all he can do. Alright, so Adrin's up.
I'm gonna punch a wall.
Nice.
Boom. One hit. And not quite.
9.
9. Oh, it's got like
No,
one
it's
hit
got
point
1
left.
I can't hit a freaking wall.
Okay, so we've got some more warriors around Jugs. They're at disadvantage still because you're dodging, which is lucky. I've rolled 320 so far. Oh, but this one, he's still got a 22 even with disadvantage.
Ouch.
But it's not a crit. So you take 8 points of damage, force damage from his spectral longsword.
Alright.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to put Esmeralda in the
Oh,
mix.
go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah, Esmeralda should have had a turn, but ooh,
20,
jeez, she should have gone first.
23. Well, yeah, but she's in the same boat the rest of us are. She's just going to be like hanging out.
Where is she? I don't see her in the initiative.
She's right behind. Oh,
No,
she
I
didn't get
rolled
get
it.
over there.
I rolled it in the. I forgot to touch her first before rolling it. Sorry.
Well, I don't think it works that way for her, just because of.
I'll just move her to go before
She
Adrin.
is.
Okay, so then we've got this other warrior on Jugs. Does 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you take another 4 points. And his second attack, 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I use shield, but I'm not going to.
Okay, so then you take an additional 11 points.
Alright.
And it's Rowan's turn.
I'm gonna continue bashing here.
All right. Well, it had 1 hit point left, so with one
Yeah.
mighty smash of the spectral hammer, the wall crumbles and collapses, opening the way.
Alright, and then I can move the hammer and I can move myself, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna move the hammer there. And I'm gonna move in there but stay back. Let the other people pass.
Okay. I'm trying to think what the movement of spectral weapon is. I think it'd be 30, but
Yeah, I only moved it like 15 feet, so
yeah, it's not an issue. I just want to look it up quick.
yeah.
And roll 20 is really, really painfully slow.
Let's see. I can move it up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack this dude.
As a bonus action, you can move up to 20 feet. Okay. So, all right.
So I'll roll it again, right?
Go ahead.
Basically. Alright. Ah.
That will not hit. AC is 16 for these guys.
Alright.
All right, Clytus. The way is free and clear.
Yay! Let's see. Since those other guys are revenants, I'm going to come around the corner and I will rebuke them. Go away, you. You have to make a saving throw against 13 or be turned.
Okay, is this wisdom?
It is wisdom, yes.
All right, so going from left to right, top to bottom. First one failed. Second one failed. Let me use my little screamy guy again. Third one failed. Fourth one made it. Fifth one made it. And last one made it. So the far three made it, the closer three did not.
Okay.
And let's see. So next one
So
is one. I'm
his
sorry.
action. That's his action.
Clytus's.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so the Phantom Warrior below Jugs, who I believe is still under a dodge maneuver, is going to try and attack. So he still has disadvantage. So first attack misses, as does his second attack. Okay,
Yay.
Jugs, your turn.
Um,
You can tell that the three closest to you are cowering, but you are threatened by the other three still. And you know that if you were to attack them, that would get rid of the rebuke turn attempt, and they would no longer be turned.
I'm going to just show up behind Rowan.
Ah, okay. That will work. All right.
And then I'm going to cast a firebolt at this one.
Okay. Which hits? For 9.
For 9 damage.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Phantom Warrior number 1, he is not turned, so he does 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, kind of going around the hammer, and he's going to attack Clytus. 1 miss, and does a 23 hit you, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. So you get whomped with a spectral longsword for 8 points of damage. This guy is turned, so he flees the hell out of there. This guy is also turned, so he's going to flee. Again, Rowan, I'm assuming you don't attack him to just get rid of the turning? Okay. And it's Esmeralda's turn.
Okay. She's gonna saddle up here and then just hit this guy.
Excuse me while I hit this guy.
Dang.
Yeah, both hit. Nice rolls. Okay, so that's non-magical, so that is reduced to 5. But does damage him.
Oh wait, she gets a third attack. I forgot.
Oh,
She
sorry.
gets 3. She gets 3
Which
Ooh.
hits?
Nice.
Wow.
So
2. Okay. Now it's Edrin's turn. Yeah, you don't have much angle there. You're kind of can't really get to him around the corner well.
Yep. Okay, so can I... Is it shadowy here?
I would say that you could get shadows like right here and maybe right there. But
Could I, how about not in the room, though?
no, the room has a whole bunch of windows in it, so it'd be
Okay, well then I will go ahead and go right there.
Okay, that would work.
So I get advantage on... so this guy isn't turned, right? The one that's right below me.
He is not. No.
And I will punch him. 26. Yay. Thank you, advantage. And you suck!
First one definitely hit though.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, hit him. And you have magical damage with your fist, so you do full damage. Phantom Warrior 1. Okay, now he's turned, but you're now blocking his... Well, he can go around you. He's going to go around you. I'm assuming now... Well, it's up to you. I'm assuming you don't want to break the turn. Okay, so yeah, he's going to flee then to get the hell out of there. Oh, and you know what? These guys are ethereal, so they're actually going to be gone. Which actually doesn't even matter. They wouldn't even need to flee in that direction. They just go through the wall, for that matter.
Yep.
So those guys are out of the picture for now. This guy is not turned, though, so he kind of goes around here, and he's going to attack you twice. And miss pathetically both times. Rowan.
I'm a priest, and I'm gonna try turning him as well.
Oh, all right. So more wisdom saves.
Yep.
What's your DC?
15.
15?
15.
Okay. Failed. Made it. And made it. So one of them turned.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cast, because it's a bonus action, I'm gonna do that shield on Adrin.
Okay. All right, Adrin, you feel bathed in the light of the Morning Lord.
Sweet.
And you have an additional +2 to your AC. Okay,
Okay.
the guy right in front of you is actually turned, and you can tell.
Yep. So I'm just gonna walk conveniently around him.
Okay.
I
Why
forgot
didn't
my
he run
hammer.
away?
Damn. It's on his turn.
No. I'm gonna attack the guy.
You can flank.
Well, actually, no. I would go here and then flank.
Yes, they would get a flanking bonus. Which really didn't matter. 'cause
Nice.
He,
And
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Are you trying that greatsword?
no, he's using his battle axe.
No,
Oh, okay.
my battle axe. Because I can't use my shield if I use the greatsword. So I was going.
Ah, right.
These guys aren't worth it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the only disadvantage is that it's non-magical damage, so they take half.
Well, hold on.
Mhm.
I'm gonna.
Make it a magical weapon. Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a radiant damage attack
How are you doing that?
with my divine smite.
However he wants, okay.
Does your divine smite retroactively affect all the attacks, or is it just the divine smite?
I can use it more than once, so I would use it for. I basically have to burn a spell to do it, so I'm gonna burn 2 first level spells. So 18 plus 14,
I'm sorry, I just have to look
32
this up to see how
32
this
points
works.
damage.
So that's all magical damage, or just the smite damage?
It's radiant damage. I didn't bother to. I can't. I do have a spell that turns into a magical attack. I didn't use it though. So yeah, he would take 7 plus 18, 25 total damage.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Phantom Warrior, we've got one guy here on Adrin. He's going to kind of shift over here so he can flank Adrin. So, still doesn't help him on the first attack. Oh, but the second attack definitely does. Even with your boosted AC 24, I'm assuming hits you.
You bet.
Okay. You take a whomping 7 points of force damage.
I die.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. That's it for them. Jugs is up.
I will scoot over here and shoot a firebolt at that warrior.
Okay.
I will use my advantage.
I was wondering about that. Okay, so you crit it then. Nice.
421.
All right.
That's
That actually,
dead.
that actually does it. That kills him.
Nice.
Yay!
So he drops. And this guy is turned. He goes out through the wall and disappears. And they're all turned, so it's Esmeralda's turn. You basically got one guy left. It's in the room.
Yep. All right. So we'll go over and hit him 3 times.
Hit me 3 times, baby.
God damn. She missed one.
Oh, no.
One
Plus
of her
thir-
6
plus thir-
attacks.
Unless 13 hits.
No. 16's
so
their AC.
8 damage.
Okay. And Adrin is up.
I will walk all the way around him and get to underneath the dark thing, so I can get advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might as well really like quick air. You're attacked by the shambling mound you're stepping on. Oh, no.
I do 14 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, which has full effect on him.
That double
Oh,
crit
two
did
freaking
not
20s,
go
man.
well.
2 20s in a row.
Yeah, and you rolled terribly on it.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. He's fleeing and he's dead. He's dead. Get out of the turn order. Frickin' thing. Stupid roll 20. Rowan's up.
I'm gonna move that guy up to there and take a whack at him.
That would miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, either way, it would still miss. And what would you like to do?
No one needs healing or anything. I'll just I'll move there.
Okay. Clytus.
Jugs, are you good?
I need healing.
Oh,
I'm a little hurt, but not enough for you to even bother.
I'm down about half.
alright. I'll get to you.
No problem.
Oh, nice, Kyle. I noticed you put the little spiral indicating your next wild surge on there. Thank
gotcha.
you for remembering. Excuse me. Clytus, it's your turn.
All right. Can I flank with that thing?
With the
With the flying hammer?
yeah, you could probably squeeze past and through Esmeralda's space to get around the other side.
All right. Sure, we'll do that.
Nice.
Okay, 2 hits then.
I'm not going to bother doing anything special, so 9 points of damage.
Oh, which is exactly what you needed. He had 9 left.
Nice. Nice.
So you drop him. Okay. So yeah, all the rest are fled. So you've dispatched the Phantom Warriors. So we're at 9 o'clock. Do you want to say this is a good point to stop?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'll leave it up
Okay.
to you guys. I can go longer, but it don't matter to me.
I'll
No,
leave-
I can go. I'm good.
Go for a little while? Okay.
Sure.
Okay, then that room, is, once you enter it proper, there's not a lot in there, I don't think. Room littered with the wreckage of ancient bunk beds. 5 dirt-caked windows allow precious little light to enter. In between them are 4 empty armor stands. Empty torch sconces line the walls. Otherwise, there's nothing of interest in here.
Alright, I'm gonna go zap some healing on Jugs here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna search for stuff.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in that room.
I'm gonna go search for stuff in the other room.
Okay. Yep. That.
I'm going to touch for 5 points.
Okay. Yeah. Similar thing in there. Empty torch sconces, broken beds. Blah blah blah. Although actually,
Get 12
buried
Jugs.
under the
Thanks.
wreckage is a small wooden coffer containing some items.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, it's not
Trapped.
trapped.
Flea bag.
Yeah, it's not trapped. It actually looks like it has 4 potions.
Cool.
oh.
Are they labeled?
They are not labeled.
They're labeled.
I would say an Arcana check DC 10 would be enough to identify them.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sure, I'll do it.
I'm the worst spellcaster ever. I think I always get like 1s on my Arcanas.
You
know
guys,
nothing about
okay?
magic.
You kind of put your head together after correcting the actual Arcana arcanist in the group, you determine that they are in fact potions of invulnerability,
Oh.
and there are 4 of them.
Well, that's quite handy.
Yes,
Everyone take one, right?
Potion on what?
invulnerability.
Huh.
So each of you, besides Esmeralda, can add one of those to your inventory if you wish.
Cool. I'm glad we searched.
You actually got some treasure!
No kidding.
That never happens.
Nope, yeah, this is a very, very treasure-light adventure.
So far, I think all of my 5th edition campaigns are very light in treasure.
Yes, which I enjoy much more than 3rd edition's Monty Hall.
I don't. To me, I think there should be a happy medium. Right now, I think it's a little too.
Well, this campaign is definitely light. It's lighter than the average 5e campaign, but it's more because of the type of story and adventure it is. But you don't need it either. I mean, it's not like
Right.
3rd edition where you die if you didn't level up your weapons with everything. Yeah. So otherwise, that room is empty. You go down to the other room. That is not locked, so you're able to open it without issue. And inside, contents of this room are draped in cobwebs. Between curtained windows stands a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double door stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth. And after all of that description, there's no treasure in this room, but you can kind of piece together that the portrait depicts Lord Argynvostholt.
Smell you later. Walk over here.
Okay, heading over to the other area. Is everyone following along?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You move into that hallway. Let me get Mr. Polygon out here again. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this like this. Oh, fuck. It's at an angle. Okay, we'll do it like this. Fine, roll 20. There. Again, Jugs has kind of been down this hallway before, but just to briefly recap, there's kind of a couple interesting features. There's 2 alcoves in each corner. A red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in the southeast corner of this hall. It ripples ever so slightly.
Did you push back the curtain?
I don't think he did. He stopped after looking down the hallway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay. The doorway opens to reveal. Go back to my non-polygon reveal. That reveals another room. Rainwater seeps through rough cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging wooden floor. Pool fills about half the room. Bare stone shelves line the walls.
Does it look interesting? Is there anything in there?
That one you'd have to. It's hard to say because it's dark and wet.
Cool. So there is a shelf, right?
Yes.
I'm going to teleport on top of one of the shelves.
Okay.
Like,
there's stone shelves. How much do you weigh with all your gear?
I have no freaking idea. Total weight. So my gear is 31 pounds. I have no freaking idea. Where is that? Is there a weight on your character sheet?
I'm not sure.
I am anorexic. I weigh nothing. Oh, I didn't put any kind of height, weight, hair, size. I didn't put anything in. So sorry. I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll just kind of skip through this because it's not really that interesting. Basically, if you were over a certain weight, the shelf would collapse, and if you landed on the floor, if more than 100 pounds of weight is on the floor, it collapses, and you fall 20 feet, taking damage and landing below.
That's all right. You'll be
yeah.
all right.
You visualize this. You visualize this all graphically in your head, and are glad that you didn't do that.
Okay.
But the floor definitely looks rotten
Okay.
from the water, mainly.
So then go around the corner, open this other door.
Okay. As you approach that curtain, it kind of moves a little bit again. Behind the door itself is another room.
It's like a bathroom.
Yeah, it's basically a bathroom. Iron tub, wood paneling 3 feet high above the paneling, walls painted with continuous faded mural of a mountainscape, nothing else of interest. You can tell that the mountains are accurately depicting the Balanok Mountains in Barovia.
I look behind the curtain.
Okay,
And I find a wizard.
red velvet curtain. You flip it aside, and beyond it you see a black cloth covering something atop a white marble pedestal.
Oh.
Uncover it. Uncover it.
I uncover it. So he says uncover it, so I do it.
You whip off the black cloth, and underneath it is your own severed head.
Woo.
Sweet.
Staring back at you, its mouth kind of like...
Huh. Well, that's kind of creepy.
Yep.
Didn't we already find somebody's body? Like it was. Oh, it was the coffin, right?
There's the coffin, and I thought you had seen something by a gallows at some point, and someone hanging. I could be misremembering. But yeah, Strahd or Barovia itself, it's hard to tell which, loves toying with showing people themselves in a nasty state.
I have no idea where you would find how much you weigh. I'm looking up in Roll20 my race, and I can't find how much I would frickin' weigh. Undersized, it doesn't tell you how much you weigh. Whatever.
It might be something in the DMG. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you roll that when you create your character.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
something.
I was gonna say I have a height and a weight on mine.
Yeah, it might be based, but it's not on race.
Yeah, I
It's
have.
okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
not
figure
sure.
it out.
It's
I'll
not
put
important to
something
the
in
game right now, but yeah, maybe it'd be good to fill it in just so you know. Otherwise, there's nothing else in that alcove.
So if I look at that, is it still his head or is it mine?
It does appear to be Adrin's head.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Just wanted to see if it was like magical that way or not.
Is there any
When you look at
door
it-
along this hall, like this wall here? I mean, I see one way over
There's
here.
Not. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
That's the only one along that wall.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Looks like there's an opening right there.
I'm just gonna, stand there and see what I see first.
That looks to lead down to the ruined area that's kind of partially collapsed on the south. There is an opening where there apparently was a door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere that direction because I know it's all collapsed and I weigh 250 pounds, so I don't want to fall through.
Oh, why not?
So if
Sorry.
Adrin, you want to go exploring, you can, but I'm staying away.
I'll do that. So I actually
I'll stay
created my
if you
character in
want.
a spreadsheet, and it had its height and weight. So I weigh 165 pounds,
Oh, good to know.
5'7". All right, I'm
Me
going.
too.
I'm gonna fly right past Jugs and go right there.
Okay, those are basically, I'm going to just save time and reveal both of them because they're both the same. Basically, ruined bedrooms that were above the area where you had fought those giant spiders before. But since you all defeated them, they're not going to come up and attack you because they're dead.
Well,
So you've pretty much cleared this level.
Yeah, you want to go upstairs?
sure. Is that where the revenants are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, how many were there?
6.
We don't have to go in that room. We know what room they're in.
Okay. I guess if it's undead, turn, I don't know, whatever guardian spirit thing, just make sure if something happens,
Yeah.
it's a lot of crap up there. It's a big ass map, man.
Yeah. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to continue from here, or you want to stop and pick up next time.
Actually, let's pick up next time. Just
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say this is a
Yeah.
good stopping point as you're coming up the stairs
Yeah.
and going to decide which way you want to explore.
Yep.
Actually, there were only 5 revenants in that room.
Oh, okay.
And
Only 5.
The one that spoke to you, I'll say, is that guy that's in the front there. Looks a little
Well, then why didn't we attack? I don't understand.
bit. It would have made the biggest difference in the world.
All
But
right.
yeah,
See you
this
guys.
looks like a good point to stop. We'll pick up
Yeah.
normal 2 weeks, normal session, I think, on Thursday. Well, let me double check. I want to make sure I'm not on vacation.
Okay.
Where the hell's my calendar?
I'm on vacation, but I'll play.
What's that? Oh, you're on. Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be here in my house
Oh,
doing absolutely nothing.
that just
You having a
totally...
week.
vacation?
That will be nice.
Vacation, yep.
That will be actually, let's see, the week out. Oh, I'm on vacation next week. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the week of the Labor Day, right?
the 7th.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Yeah, if nobody has any issues, then we'll go for that.
I'll see Paul and Tim on Monday.
Oh, yeah, we've got your game starting normal 6:30 time. So,
Yep.
And I'll see you on Saturday, right, Tim?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
sweet.
1.
1 o'clock. Yep.
All
See you guys later.
All right,
Yeah.
have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Later.